Hello everyone and welcome back to a new video. So in today's video we are going to talk about the future of Divi and the Divi 5, and I will also answer some of the most common questions that I also had, and I will try to predict and answer them in this video. So over here I have all these questions that I had after hearing about the Divi 5 development. So it's been going on for a few months already. I'm guessing 7-8 months, maybe more. So the first ever question that I had was when it's releasing, and I think it's going to release in Q2 of 2024 because currently hasn't gone into public beta or anything. It's currently in dev beta. Let me see. As you can see, Divi 5 dev beta. It's currently in dev beta, and after that it will go to public alpha and then public beta, and then it will officially launch after that. So my guess is it's going to release in Q2 of 2024, but it could release earlier than that a little bit, maybe end of Q1, you never know. And the second question I had, is it fast on the builder side? This is literally the biggest issue we currently have in Divi, and that is the Divi Builder is very slow when making longer pages, and you have a lot of plugins installed on your site. It just gets a lot slow. Currently it's working very fine, and this is Divi 4 Builder, and it is quite fast. As you can see, opening and closing things works fast, but if it's a long page it is going to suffer. So yeah, the question was, is it going to be faster on the builder side? And yeah, it is going to be very fast on the builder side, and it's going to blow your mind, and it's going to change how you create websites in Divi. And when I first tried it, I was surprised to see how fast it was, and yeah, I think they are going in the right direction. The third one was, is it fast on the front end? So after I tested out the Divi 5, it was a little bit fast, not that fast in my testing. And I have also ran some tests over here on the Divi 4 version in GTmetrix and page speed insights. As you can see, it's quite low on mobile, but desktop is pretty good, and GTmetrix is also giving a B. And this test was run on the Divi 4 version. I will run a test on Divi 5 in a little bit, and I will show you how fast it is. So the fourth question was, when Divi 5 releases, will all the third-party plugins work with Divi 5 out of the box without any issues? So yeah, I'm guessing that when the Divi 5 releases, all the third-party plugins, or at least the very big ones, are going to work without any issues. For example, Divi Supreme and Divi Pixel, stuff like that. And yeah, you won't have any issues from third-party plugins. And the fifth question was the transition from Divi 4 to Divi 5. Is it going to be smooth? And yes, it's going to be very smooth. When you update to Divi 5 from Divi 4, all the pages built in Divi 4 will automatically convert to Divi 5, and you won't have any issues. It will work out of the box without any issues. And the last question that I had was when the flex stuff and the container elements are coming to Divi. For example, we have that in Elementor already, and the container is definitely very helpful. It allows you to create complex layouts. Currently you are limited to these layouts over here, or if you use a specialty section, it gives you some complexity over here. But if we have the container element, it will allow us to add one container inside another and use flex properties to allow us to create very complex layouts that are just not possible in Divi as of now, or you will have to use custom code to create some complex layouts. Alright, so now that we have gone through all those questions that I or you may probably had, let's just see how fast Divi 5 actually is. So here I have Divi 5 dev beta installed on this website, and it's a Taste WP website. It's a free website, not really fancy hosting at all. And yeah, let's just go over here, Divi theme options. Currently this page right over here is built on Divi 4 even though I have Divi 5 installed. That's because if you go to theme options, builder, advanced, here it allows you to enable or disable Divi 5. So I'll just run it right now and save the changes. And these are the scores that I had on the Divi 4 version of this page, this one. And as you can see, it's pretty decent. I don't have any caching or lazy loading or any sort of image optimization on this website, and it is still very good. And over here at GTMetrix, it's a B grade. Also have some hosting issues, 1.2 second delay. Anyway, it's not that big, it's still pretty good. But let's see how fast it actually becomes when you move to Divi 5. Here, let's go and exit the Visual Builder. I will just discard it. And right now this page is running on Divi 5 because we have enabled Divi 5 over here. And let's enable the Divi Builder again. And now it will load in Divi 5. As you can see, the layout is completely different now, because now we are using Divi 5 and not Divi 4. And you see some layout changes over here. For example, this button, it's not looking correct. So one thing that I noticed when I tried Divi 5 was the responsive settings. Now in Divi 5, you don't have to go to each option, enable the responsive option, and then make changes. You can simply come over here and go to phone or tablet, and then you can start making your changes to any of these design options, and it will only take effect on mobile. And if you go to tablet, now if you start making your changes, it will only take effect in tablet mode. Let's go back to phone, decrease it, something like this. As you can see, it only takes effect on that device. So I really like this new responsive setting that they have given, and I'm pretty sure they're gonna improve way more on this and maybe allow custom breakpoints as well. So yeah, let's actually see how fast this page is right now. I'll just quickly save it. Let's go back to the actual page. So it seems that we still have some issues over here. As you can see, this button isn't looking correct. Yeah, but still most of the stuff works fine. This accordion module is working fine. Some color issues, because it is currently in beta, everything will not work as expected. Alright, so let's just run a test on this page and see how fast it is. So I will just duplicate it over here and name it to Divi 5 speed test. Let's go back and run a test over here on that same page. Okay, so now we have a performance grade and 91% performance and structure. In Divi 4 we had B score 84 and 87. So as you can see, the LCP, largest content painful, has been improved, and yeah, that is quite nice improvement over here, I can see. Let's test this on page speed insights. Let's analyze it again. Alright, so on mobile the performance is 23, similar to Divi 4. In the desktop it seems to have decreased a little bit, right over here. But yeah, I'm pretty sure it's because it's currently in dev beta, and when they fully release it, it's going to be much better than it is right now, as a lot of features are missing. For example, the background isn't working. It seems that the background options aren't currently working because there is no background colors, and that is why this text is not visible. So there are some color issues and some features are missing. So we will test it again when they release a public beta, or when they fully release it. We are going to see how fast Divi 5 is compared to Divi 4 in the future. Okay, so let's get to the real test, that is the Divi Builder fast on the Visual Builder side. So let's enable the Divi Builder on this page again, and I will close all these p-tests. Alright, so this is our page. Let's delete this layout from here and let's start from scratch. Let's try adding multiple modules over here, and as you can see, it's pretty fast, like no lag at all. I can just keep duplicating it, and as you can see, it's still going pretty fast. There is no lag at all. This video is not a speed up, it is this fast, so it just keeps going. Still pretty good. Let's try adding some more modules, for example this accordion. Let's duplicate it. Let's add in more item over here, items. Okay, so the module is pretty big now. Let's keep duplicating it. As you can see, the scroll bar is going very small now. If you had such amount of modules on Divi 4 version, it would have gone crazy. But as you can see, there is no lag. Everything still opens up pretty fast. So yeah, there is little to no lag at all, and I think they have definitely improved the speed on the Divi Builder side a lot. So let's do the same on the Divi 4 version. So let's try and enable Divi 4 over here, and by disabling this option we now have Divi 4 on the website. Let's go back to that page. Let's delete all these modules over here. So let's try adding accordion and add multiple items, and let's start duplicating it and see how fast the page can crash. Okay, so it has crashed already, so it's not loading at all, nothing is working. Okay, so back to normal. Now it's looking pretty good. Let's try duplicating more and see how it goes. You can say that this is a very intense test because that's a lot of modules it is duplicating, and you notice that I have duplicated this module multiple times very fast, and in Divi 5 there was no issue duplicating it, the scroll bar kept going, but in Divi 4 I only clicked it a few times and the page has already crashed. Okay, back to normal now. Let's try. So you see there is a little bit of jitter, a little bit of lag here. Let's do it one more time and see how it goes. So not working again. This was not the issue with Divi 5. Okay, back to normal. See, there is a little bit of lag over here. So yeah, I think that Divi 5 is going to make a huge difference in the future when it's going to release, and I'm pretty sure by that time they will have fixed all the bugs. For example, in this video we had this background issue. I'm pretty sure it will all be fixed when it's in public beta or alpha, because in the public alpha and beta most of the issues will be fixed. And yeah, I think that's it for this video. I hope that I was able to give you some info on the Divi 5. And yeah, this test was pretty intense. We duplicated this module so many times, and Divi 5 it kept duplicating without any issue, but Divi 4 only clicked a few times and it crashed. So yeah, I really hope this video was helpful to you and gave you some insight on the Divi 5, and I would say that we should believe this guy and the whole team working behind Divi 5, and it's going to worth the wait. So yeah, that's it. I'll see you in my next video in a few months. Probably soon, I hope, really hope that. Have a great day. Peace out.